Welcome to our weekly, well, bi-weekly, tri-weekly, quad-weekly, it depends on our mood,
Mm.
game. This one happens normally every 2 weeks. We are in the world of Aeron, currently in on the continent of Andalar, in the valley known as the Moon-Scarred Ravine, home to a clan of shifters known as the Sandclaw Shifters. They are cat people.
Meow.
The party has returned to this ravine for the second time and was mildly surprised to find out they were having a party thrown for them. It seemed spontaneous, but there seemed to also have been a little planning involved. You're not sure how they got this much food ready in that short a time. Is all I'm going to say.
Okay.
They have celebrated your return. Most of them thought you probably would not have survived when you escaped here last time, fleeing from the gnolls, the shadow or the ash warriors, and the bounty hunter, and then eventually having a dragon fall on a place.
Yeah.
Shit happens, dude.
Yeah, they didn't think you were going to survive. You came back. They're like, yeah, throw a party. I will allow you guys to introduce yourselves, starting with ZZ today.
Hey, I'm playing Amara, who is one of the shifters, actually. She is a monk rogue. Um, and I'm going to toss it to Rosie.
Hi, I'm playing the chaotic thing that is Alenia. She is a archfey warlock mixed with a rogue,
Arcane trickster
rogue, and is the party's information source because people in Port Haven have been doing things, and she gets reports on a regular. That being said,
She
I'm going
is
to
the
pass it off
face
to
of the
Tasha.
party.
Gotcha.
Ha 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 ha.
Hello,
Yep.
hello. I'm Tasha, and today I'm playing my life cleric, the Tiefling Temerity. Dash, you're it.
Hey, everybody, my name is Dash. I'm playing my character Roswin. And I forgot what his plan was this time. So we'll see how that turns out. And I'm passing it
All
over
right.
to...
Well, then let's start
Oh.
things off simply. You have just entered the village. People, the gatekeeper, which is Amara's aunt, greeted you. You all celebrated. She brought you back to the village. On the way, Temerity was handed a small doll by a child. I believe Amara was also actually.
Yes, I was.
Amara got one because you are the little girl's like champion. You are her heroic idol. Temerity got one because she's so pretty.
Aw, thank you.
What
You
is the
guys
head
make it
on
to
the one that Temerity has? Because we know what the one Amara has.
the one on Amara had was an acorn head. The one on the other one is more like a walnut head.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh shoot! Before we started, I forgot to ask how many magic items I can get on this character.
On the other character, go with like 1 or 2 blue items and a handful of green items. That should be fine. You
Okie
guys are
dokie.
what, level 11 or 12 for that character?
Yeah, 12.
We're 12.
12? Yeah, go for like 2 blue. Or you could go for 1 purple and a couple greens.
Yeah, all right.
Don't go for anything too overpowered, please.
Wasn't trying to.
I should grab the purple
That-
Vorpal
that-
Rose
that
is
was
like,
the-
what's this nuclear bomb do?
That was a shot
Right.
at me because I have magic items that are cursed and
I said
stupidly
that's also
powered.
back. That also goes back at me because Rose keeps letting me have characters that start with customized magic items that are customized to the theme of the character.
Yep.
But then she knows I make
Guilty.
mostly balanced magic items. All right, so you
Guilty.
guys have been walked into the camp proper. There you can smell food. You can smell celebration. But before you get to the food, a robed individual. No, you know her. She's the elder Tuskar.
Okay.
Yeah.
She walks up to you and asks you very politely if one of you, like any of one in the party, or multiples, one, two, three, four, whatever, however many of you, would like to
Yeah.
participate in the circle to protect the party. They're doing circle
Oh, very,
magic to put up a barrier
Oh,
to keep other things out.
very well.
Do you
maybe.
want to sit there for the entire time and
Oh,
hold up the barrier, or do you want to partake of the party for a bit first?
mm, yeah, she'll partake of the party for a bit, then she'll.
Then she'll go and meditate
Yeah,
with the others for the circle magic. Perfect.
yeah.
Uh, outside of giving information, Alenia's going to probably. No, Alenia's too much of a social character, but at the same time, she would be helpful.
Mhm. Yeah. Mm,
Motherfucker. I would say yes, but Alenia's
mm,
too much of a social beast.
And Elenia's like, I could do
mm.
that, but then I'd have to sit over there and I can't talk to these interesting people and eat this cool food.
Yep.
Yep.
She's a social beast. I can't. I would love to, but I can't.
She notes down on like a little wooden tablet that you have
Mm,
that Temerity has volunteered for like 2 hours or whatever of duty on the ritual.
Yep.
I said duty.
How about
And
Rosalind and Amara?
Mm,
what about them?
Well, I'm partaking in the party because I'm
You're
the
you're the favored attendee.
mm,
They would let you work on the circles if you want, but they want you in the middle of the thing so they
yeah.
can celebrate you.
That's what I was saying. So probably not a good idea for me to go do that, Rose.
uh, mhm, mm,
Roswin
mm,
is unlikely to help them with that, I
mm,
would say, but he could. It's hard to. I don't know. I'm not going to say
It's
Roswin wouldn't be helpful. I'm just saying he, he don't normally isn't.
that's why I'm asking.
Yep. Uh,
I asked everyone.
Yeah, but
Only Temerity said yes.
mm.
Rosalind's probably not paying attention.
Oh, Ross was
okay.
paying attention, all right. I would just listen to you, remember. But you know what? Rosman would absolutely help out.
You're going to help out at some point. Also, perfect. So both
Hey,
of
Yeah.
you have
hey!
signed up for 2 hours of ritual duty. Now you
I
don't have
will
to do
help.
that at the beginning. It's just essentially it's a watch duty.
Okay, I will help out at the same time Rosalind does, so that I can share information to Rosalind at that same time.
And I will
Okay,
say, while Rosman is helping out, he is using his true sight to maintain watch on his magic in case it ever fluctuate improperly.
perfect. By the way, you don't have to sit in a specific place and meditate to concentrate on this circle magic. You can just concentrate on it and walk around and partake. It's just if something happens and you want to drop that, obviously that's going to have a bigger effect than if you were to concentrate on
Yeah.
Mm.
it, if you get my meaning.
Yep.
Yep. As in, don't cast concentration spells while
Mm.
you're concentrating on circle magic.
Correct.
Exactly.
All right. So, first
Mm,
off, the food. You have been shown the table
mm.
of delectables. And I have to show you that in order. I'm going to rename these quickly
Yep.
because,
Oh my God.
the pictures being named funny things.
Jeez. Also, oh my God, D&D Beyond is doing
What
laggy
D&D
things.
Beyond does.
The
Yeah.
D&D Beyond has been laggy for a little bit. I've had a couple
Mm,
other sites that have been laggy. We
mm,
had a whole bunch of issues with Discord.
Oh yes, and while you're getting your pictures, I'm gonna
uh,
point to the campaign chat for
uh,
the other two who did not get the message yesterday to actually take a look at what the fuck it says, because that is important information and kind of our fault. Well, kind of Alenia's fault.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably Alenia's fault.
This group had nothing to do with that. That was Cora and Alenia that did that shit.
Mm, yeah,
Right. So I'm putting
except
this
Quar.
in.
Quar has no part in the witch issue or the demon orcs?
No, but
Which
with
you
a reason for the crystal.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
one more time. How many magic items am I allowed to have them?
you can
Two blue
have
and a handful of
2
green.
blue or 1 purple and 3 or 4 green.
Gotcha.
If you want some white magic items, there's some actually useful ones. If you need your strength bumped up to 15, say, there's a band that's in my collection of magic items that puts your strength to 15.
Yep. It's just
So you could have a
it
character that starts with a strength of 3 but has a strength of 15.
noise. I just gotta wait because D&D Beyond decided that it's also going to straight up crash.
Yeah.
Everything today is on crash mode.
Everyone is on drugs. Hey, everyone is on drugs. Hey. Not everyone yet. But then you're just slow.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm trying to find my little notes menu page, which one it was and where I put it, and so that I can be like, hey, this is the information I'm trying to explain to my party. But no, that would be too easy.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah.
Aha, I found the pictures. That must mean this is the correct thread of messages. All right, so they show you these 3 celebration dishes, and I'm just going to give you the text that I used for them because, it's descriptive. I'm going to read it, though, so I just have to figure out how to copy and paste it without having my screen go, no, I'm going to fly to the other end of the fucking world. All right. So in the campaign chat, boom, you see the 3 dishes that are laid out on the table. There's some people that have been eating, their appetizers, which is the first one. The main course is the fish, and the dessert is the honeycomb thing. So what those are is the appetizer is jungle stuffed ember cats. They're large river valley mushrooms roasted until tender, then filled with rich, savory jungle ingredients and finished over the coals. They are goat cheese and chopped jungle herbs with cracked pepper leaf, spiced root mash with scallion and toasted seeds. There's a minced river crab one or also a tiny fish flaked one with herbs and lime-like jungle citrus. And there's a sweet hot fruit relish with soft goat cheese for a sharper bite.
Ooh.
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 They're brushed with herb oil and dusted with a crisp seed crumble. Served on a flat river stones or woven leaf trays, easy to eat by hand. That's the first image. Those pieces, each one is a slightly different flavor profile, so your character could get a bit of variety. If you want to grab something from there, you are welcome to.
I'm
Alrighty.
grabbing mushrooms, hands down, 0 question.
After your appetizer, however long that takes you, you are welcome to enjoy the fire leaf river fish. Fresh fish from the valley streams tossed with herbs wrapped in broad leaves and slow roasted beside the celebration fires. Whole or split river fish cleaned and rubbed with salt, citrus juice, and crushed herbs. The stuffing is jungle greens, wild onions, fragrant river mint, soft stems, and aromatic flowers or edible petals. The wrap is are broad leaves from the southern jungle that keep the fish moist while roasting. The cooking method is, wrap it up in the herbs, put some butter or whatever it is you use in there, put it near the fire, cook it. It comes with some roasted roots and garden tubers, a charred valley squash, some bright herb paste or citrus herb dipping sauce is an option, and a spoon of garden rice or sea pilaf if desired.
Ooh.
For desserts, you have honeycomb cloud cups. They are a festive dessert of crisp honeycomb treats served with a chilled cream that looks very much like ice cream, more like a sorbet.
Okay.
Honeycomb treats have a crunchy honey sugar lattice or honeycomb candy pieces broken into shards. The cream is a cold whipped dessert made from rich goat milk. So it's kind of like sorbet, but more textured like sorbet, but made from goat's milk.
All right.
made with jungle fruit and a cooling druidic and some druidic magic. Can be flavored with a vanilla-like blossom or swirled with berry, citrus, or golden fruit puree. The presentation is packed into a small clay cups or leaf bowls topped with honeycomb chunks, fruit slices, or maybe toasted nuts or flower petals. It's crisp, creamy,
Yummy.
cold, sticky sweet, and refreshing after the fire roasted foods.
That sounds
Ooh.
delicious.
One thing you notice when dessert is served is yes, the children are definitely going ham on stealing the desserts when nobody is looking, but the parents don't seem to notice in that parent sort of way. You know, they know what's going on, but they're not noticing. Uh,
Yeah.
there's a lot more dessert than there needs to be, is what I'm saying.
All right.
And you guys get to sit through this entire meal however you would like. Would you like to chat amongst yourselves? Would you like to chat with the NPCs? According to the map, you guys are centered around this central fire here. Right now, you have this child. That's the one that gave Temerity the toy. Amara got one on the way into the village. This is Amara and Varen's mom. This is their aunt. This is the elder who was serving food to you guys. You guys have small plates that you can carry and eat with the other hand, sort of thing. I don't have maps that actually fit my actual idea of what this should look like, so this will have to do.
No worries. I
I'm
see Temerity being like bombarded by children because
Oh yeah, Temerity's got giving off this vibe that the children definitely want your attention. They're coming up to you, they want to climb on you, they want to hang around you, they just want to be near you for some reason. It's like you give off a feeling of safety to them.
and they probably have never seen a tiefling before in their lives.
You also happen to worship a goddess
That too.
of kids.
Yes, I worship the goddess of children and fertility and all that.
Yep. That is bringing them in more so, and they're very, very friendly towards you. You've gotten about 6 or 7 kids hanging around with you at most times during this. When you do your when you do help with the circle or with the circle for the barrier,
Yeah,
they leave you alone. However, that's a
no
very
worries.
sacred ritual aspect of the village, and they know don't interfere with it. You don't distract
Yeah,
those people.
don't distract the shielders.
All right. Well, I will let you guys figure out what you would like to do then. How would you like to describe eating your food, talk conversation? Where would you like to move on and continue on down the road after the party has had some celebrations, libations, and you've all gotten a long rest?
well, long as is nice, but I have information I need to give Roswin.
Yes, you do. That's one of the reasons why I was asking that.
A lot of information I need to give him. What were you gonna say, Tasha?
I will say Temerity is enjoying her food, and rather than let the children steal her honeycomb off her dessert, she gives her honeycomb to them.
You like before one of them can steal it, you're like, you can have that.
Yep.
The little girl smiles at you,
Yay!
stuffs it in her face, and walks away.
Alright. Elena's gonna walk over to Roswin once my stuff is going to not be laggy. Because lag. And she'll be like, so, I've been getting reports lately from Port Haven. Something that might interest you, Roswin.
Interests me how so?
Remember the people that swarmed our cleric? And we had that conversation with a certain frog thing?
Yes.
Well, they have managed to move into Port Haven and have been causing a lot of disturbances.
Oh, they have now.
Yes, as she'll hand him, because she only needs 4 hours of sleep. She's been getting a document that she hand wrote to him, and inside it says, this thing will stop lagging, that the beggars are not just actually beggars. We already kind of knew this.
Mhm.
That it's definitely a cover. Some may genuinely be poor, desperate, displaced, or unhoused, but the network using the image is organized. They are an informant network, street level intelligence web in Port Haven currently, and we know they're also out here. Their power comes from being ignored. There are eyes everywhere: dock workers, drifters, street sellers, stable hands, tavern lurkers, alley sleepers, etc., etc. They are everywhere. They are the kind of
So
network
what?
that. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna be like, so what you're saying is they're not exactly just beggars all around. You have others that takes the title of beggars, but they're not really beggars.
Yes, and it's worse than just that.
Mm.
They watch people that enter, leave, as any proper network does. But they trade it in different things than what a rogue does. They trade with information, movement, rumors, observation, and most importantly, access, not political power.
Like access into factions.
Yes, specifically black doors. And
Oh no.
something that Roman's clued me into is something that we've seen a little bit over here. Black glass. Over there, they use it as coin, though it's jagged and does much like what happened to the cavern guy.
I see.
When you wound someone with it, they have a very bad reaction and can be knocked unconscious or die in short order, depending on
Yeah.
their saving throws.
So what I'm hearing is not only do we have to deal with something that is kind of, let's just say, universally a big brother I watch, but also to the fact that they may have access or already have access to information that we have access to.
Oh, definitely that we have access to. They also been
Which
using pressure manipulation a lot.
I don't think you understand what I'm getting at with that last part there. That means that any information that we receive, we have to take with a grain of salt because it may just be information fed rather than information learned.
The only reason I know about this information and trust this information is it comes from both Dalian and Rowan.
Well, you may be able to trust information. I'm just saying, if
There's a
they
caveat
are
to them.
skilled, if they are skilled in manipulation, then all they have to do is appear to seem everywhere.
Oh,
And that's the
yes.
manipulation that was given.
They've also been trying to take kids. They've tried to take my guild's kids 3 different times now. And one of my adults.
Well,
Well,
you know what they say.
you would know that that with the adult one, you were kind of poking at things at the time.
Yes.
So
That
that,
doesn't mean that is not important.
I'm not saying it's not important. I'm just saying,
I haven't gone
I'm just
that far.
reminding
I
you
haven't
that
gone that far.
you
Yes.
were poking the
I'm
hornet's nest.
Rowan was looking into one of the black doors when Glacier got taken. They can see invisibility. Somehow. We're not sure how yet.
Roswell kind of like looks left to right before going, I have a few ideas how.
Well, it could keep one of my people safe if we can figure out how
It
to
won't.
stop them.
It won't. If it's what I think it is, it really
Hmm,
won't.
fair. Oh, and there's a new part that they are likely to be connected to, and it's called the Loom,
The unfettered loom.
the Unfettered Loom.
The titles are important, Rose.
Yes.
And what is that exactly?
She doesn't know much about that, to be
We
honest.
don't know much about that, but I did get the information that Thalion gave Rowan, which I will show you instead of tell you. It's actually further in
You don't have the
document.
original file though, because that's
No, she
not
has a
possible to send
copy
across.
of it.
Yeah, you have like screenshots essentially.
Yeah, Rowan gave her screenshots, which she put into note form.
Because Rose wouldn't let me give you guys cell phones that didn't have camera capabilities. She's like, they have to be able to send pictures.
Click, click, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, Elandor. Click, 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 click. What does this magic symbol mean?
This is mostly what you find in the document. And I had to go find the other piece in my document area.
Oh, she's posting humongous X walls.
Not horrible. That's a TLDR of what we've been doing.
Yes.
There it is.
Okay.
Copy that. And let Dash read the rest of this.
All right.
That's the information on the Loom, the second one. The most important thing that they have impressed on me for Thalion and Rowan is the fact that it's not a specific person, they're using roles. Like a guard captain or something like a shadow weaver. One person
So basically a
can fit into
title.
different roles. Yeah. Rowan told me watch information she got from a contact to watch the coat and who moves aside for it. Who watched the pocket watch instead
Context.
of the limp.
She saw the same person, but he wasn't the same person, wearing the same outfit, but it wasn't the same outfit, using the same silver pocket watch, but it wasn't the same silver pocket watch because one of them had a dent in it and one of them didn't. When she was when she talked to the NPC she was talking to about that, he mentioned, don't follow the watch, follow the person that hands it off, essentially. Meaning, don't follow the costume, follow the individual. But she hasn't figured out how to yet.
Yeah. Rowan's been having some issues with this. He's needing to keep the Veilbound Collective safe while she's trying to get us information. And Thalion's been helping her. And they got attacked recently. I believe it was yesterday they got attacked. Or today.
Time frames, right?
Yeah.
Time zones. It could have been both.
Elena's like, I don't know if it was today or yesterday because they're on the other side of the world, but they got attacked within the last day or so. They were trying to go after Thalion, and Rowan made a point to show that she was a bit more of a threat than, to be honest, that I give her credit for. You might like Rowan. She's kind of like you. Very serious to the point and likes to see patterns. She's smart. Oh, and the other information that is important. As she's like flicking through her screen on her phone, they're using changelings. Or are changelings. But definitely
That makes
using changelings.
that makes the situation vastly more difficult to find. Especially if they're using titles and roles, using changelings, it would be really hard to track down just a single entity, single being.
Yes, and as you can see from the file that Thalion and Rowan sent me. We have a feeling that one of the Veilbound is specifically an issue, or I should say a contact of mine through them. We haven't, to my knowledge from what Thalion said, they haven't confronted him, and I don't think confronting him would be a good idea, considering what he can do. He's more of a silver tongue than me and Thalion combined, and that's saying a lot.
So, what is your plan or goal to help move forwards?
Right now, they are on lockdown. My
Lockdown
understanding.
isn't good enough. What plans do you have to combat the situation? Because I know a plan needs to be done.
Well,
At
we're
least the
over
first
here
step.
and not in Port Haven, so I can't do anything from a distance other than give
You
them
can
advice.
do something from a distance. What is the first step you should worry about doing right now?
Making sure my people are safe.
No.
Do
Find
enlighten me, Roswin.
find a way to discern changelings.
How exactly would we discern if they're changeling or not?
That's the part where we may need some magic users involved. If there's a way to see through a changeling's abilities, then it will enlighten all of your followers or your people to who they are, which would give us a leadway to start working with. I'm not saying all changelings will be part of that beggars group, but it would be a start. Otherwise, we're shooting in the dark.
The beggars are the lesser of the issues. The loom's been using them.
Yes, the Loons is using
The
them.
loom's the issue.
Who's
Or part of the issue.
who
Most of the issue.
says that the changelings aren't also acting as beggars? Do you see what I'm trying to say?
That's the problem.
You
They
find one,
are acting like beggars.
yes, so we have to find them, which means that we need to keep a nice contact with the beggars. I have that right now. However,
Do you trust it?
find more.
That's the question.
I do. Now, we need to figure out how to discern changelings using the beggars as a, let's say, web net to connect them, and it should lead us to our goal.
As a okay, Rosie asking or Lenya asking, webnet?
So basically, you know how an APB board is, where you start connecting dots using strings and becomes like a web.
Oh, the sus board! The big red sus board with
Yes,
all the red. Okay,
yes, yes.
gotcha. So, well,
Those
if
are
they're
usually
using,
referred to as mind maps, by the way.
so if they're using if we use one of those, but we don't have faces, they can change their face on a whim.
And that's the part where discerning changeling comes into play. Once we're able to discern them, we'll actually be able to have a face to use.
And how would we get that magic item to all my people? There's only so much that the arcane annex can do.
Talking about mass producing magic items on a scale to fill an entire agency, or just on a scale to fill your agency.
Our agency. And specifically, Rosman thinks of something
Our
akin,
agency! Yay! Our team!
something that would be akin to a reveal, like a lantern revealing type of deal.
Oh yes, makes sense. Makes sense. A lantern of
Okay.
revealing does exist, if I'm not mistaken.
It does. V has one. That's how I know.
Also, people with true sight.
True sight spell. Let me message not Landor, Eldrin, and see if he can get my people a lantern of revealing or scrolls of true sight. So I don't know how good that'll be in the long run.
We need something like it, but that's at least we have something to work with from there. We don't have much information to go off of, so we have to use what we have.
Rose, you are able to send messages right now. You're not in the whatever barrier that was in the capital, and you're not sure if that is still up anymore. Actually,
Mal?
so you
Yeah,
can
I
message
heard you.
Eldrin.
Yeah, she's gonna message Eldrin. Zero question.
I'm just saying, I'm just letting you know. Yeah, right now you can message him with responses if he's conscious. And by the way, you're not actually that far off time wise from him. You're just on the southern hemisphere of in the center of the continent of the world, and he's like northwest or northeast of you on that continent by only a couple hundred miles or a
Couple
thousand miles
miles.
or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, last we
But
knew we
he's
were
just
across the ocean.
way farther north. You're effectively in Australia if it was where Africa is,
Oh, okay. Still across the ocean, but
and you're in
yeah.
Europe. Well,
Oh, that's
Rowan is in Europe, but you're in
Go get
Australia
something to
down
eat, ZZ /
Africa.
something to drink, ZZ if your blood sugar's going tanky.
Go food, go food. You can do it. Go food.
So what she's gonna do isn't to text him, because she has Rosin right there while they're
Yes.
talking, and she will upright call him. FaceTime specifically.
By the way, I have procured pizza
Ooh,
that I'm just going to be quiet while I'm nomming on it because
Yep.
sounds good. Sounds good.
also, yes, if you could help me pick one, Rose, that'd be helpful.
Not gonna lie, the first one kind of looks like a Vaporeon costume with the ear things.
Is that bad?
No, amusing.
I don't know why they put ice all over those. I said ice blue for the eyes, and I guess they just interpreted that to ice everywhere.
Yeah, sometimes it does that.
I know which one my favorite is of the group.
All right, so you guys have chitter chattered. Roswin has gotten a bit of your briefing.
Yes, and I'm calling Eldrin.
You are calling Eldrin. Eldrin is able to answer. Yes, Selenia.
I have an inquiry / favor I need.
Well, you know my normal fees. I require payment.
We have stuff in our bags
I'm
that might
tired of
work for
I'm
that.
tired of giving away things for free, especially to you.
So, Rosin, we still have those monster pieces in our bags, right?
Landor is more of the monster hunter, but yes.
I believe so.
I thought Eldrin was the one that collected monster pieces for magical things.
That's Landor does that. High Arcanist Eldrin is more of the I collect dangerous artifacts that could destroy the world.
You got those two mixed up.
No, Landor is
Landor,
the
which
is the
fiance,
ex fiance.
did the artifact ship because he worked with
No,
Aravel on
no,
that.
no.
Yes.
Eldrin was the one that collected artifacts. That's why he had the Alar in a book, because he was a
Oh, no, okay,
dangerous
that makes sense.
artifact.
No, that makes sense. Okay.
Elandor is the one that likes monster parts.
But I remember going to the Arcane Annex and getting money for monster parts.
Yes, because you mix those up, so I just deal with it.
Whatever.
Arcane Annex will buy certain types of monster
Okay.
parts as long as they're
Well,
highly magical.
Still, the question remains: do we have the stuff in our bags from like our last couple of adventures for artifacts or
As
monster
Roswin said,
stuff?
he believes so, and as the DM says, I believe so also.
Cool. We got some monster parts and other stuff in our bags. When we get back to Port Haven, we can give you.
Dump it out. What the hell is that? Oh my god, we could have used this to defeat that boss, motherfucker. It's a quest item. I can never get rid of it. I have never had that happen to me in World of Warcraft at all.
All the time. So yes, we have items for this, but the favor in question is I need mine and Roswin's
You need
groups.
2 items made. One, because you're
We
only
need-
getting 2 items.
Yeah, we need a lantern, a revealing for 2 groups, possibly some scrolls of true sight.
Is there even scrolls of true sight? What levels of
Ish.
is true sight?
I don't know. You ask the person who doesn't know spells that well.
Not talking about knowing spells. I'm talking about the cost of the item.
Come on, Discord. Be good. Stop lagging.
Stop lagging. Stop lagging. Stop lagging.
Why did that not?
I did-
There it is. True seeing. True seeing, true sight, same shit. It is a level 6 divination spell.
Ooh, that's expensive.
That's expensive. You need a mushroom powder worth 25 gold pieces, which the spell consumes, at the least. He is able to cast it and make the scrolls because he is a higher level wizard. Sorcerer.
All right, so the base cost for creating a level 6 scroll is 15,000 gold. 15,000.
Yep, I'm trying to get to Alenia's sheet. My computer is not happy with me right now.
Crafting time for one scroll is 8 weeks.
Ew. Does he have any lying around? Actually, she
Does
will
not
ask me that. Do you?
include the value of the consumable components.
Our party gold isn't even that much.
Right? True Sight is not a cheap spell. However, I'm going to roll high or low. Does he have 1 or 2 scrolls?
I vote high.
You are both wrong. I rolled a 28.
Damn.
Sadly, he does not have any scrolls, but he's willing to make you one if you have the money or something of equivalent value. He's willing to barter and trade. You know that. He's done that with you multiple times.
Well, what do we have in our bags that we could barter with?
You'd have to go to him in person to get the scroll.
Well, yeah.
Like somebody would have to go to him in person, and it will, like I said, take 8 weeks. Or it can take less, but it can take up to 8 weeks. He explains that to you, tells you, yes, I can make some of those, or I can make one of those, and I might be able to get an apprentice to do it. But I need to be compensated for this because this is not a cheap spell. It is very time intensive.
I have 6,000 in my bank.
Yeah, but more interested in non-money. He doesn't
Yeah,
care about the
that's on
monies. He
Roswin
wants the
because
really cool
Yes.
stuff.
Guys,
looks to my
guys,
party.
can I
Go ahead.
Yep.
can I have Amara kind of sneaks up on her and she kind of goes, "You need someone who knows true sight?"
The people in Port Haven could use it, yes.
Like in a party or like just as or just for the party? Because if you and Roswin need someone right now, I could call someone.
We need them at Port Haven because the beggars are becoming an issue and they're trying to take people from my guild and potentially make it so that my once thieves guild, now adventuring guild, is not existence anymore.
Well, I can always ask my friend if she knows someone.
That would be helpful. Also,
And now she's
does anyone of our party have interesting stuff, Rosalind, in their bags that Alandran, no,
Drill.
thank you, Alandra would be
Or
interested in?
Eldrin. Sorry, Elandril is the other guy.
The one that we
Elandor is
don't
the
wanna talk to, yeah.
ex-fiance, and Eldrin is the one you're trying to talk to right now.
You're the one that made these names, not me!
Look at your names, Rose. See how many sound the same or look the same.
I try to make them all different in some way, shape, or form. Not the point.
yeah, so I can call Maylin. She probably knows someone. She is a sorceress of high renown after all.
That would be useful, because if we get somebody in one of our guilds, that could help our guilds. On top of having items would also be useful. Roswin. Yes, do make that call, please.
Roswin thinks for a little bit. I might have something.
Okay.
Roswin goes into his bag and he's like, "Do you think a mining suit might interest them?"
Looks
You
to
remember
them
that
both.
mining suit? You remember that mining suit from the, I think it was like
Yep.
the Red
Roswin area.
Aether? Yep.
I remember
Because
it.
Roswin, yeah, you remember Roswin took 2 of them?
Yep.
Well,
Looks to
3
her
of them if you
phone.
include the broken one. If I remember, you got a third one that was broken, like had
That's correct.
slash in it.
Yep. Elgin with 2 mining suits that are specific for the lava areas. Help with the cost?
Are you trying to persuade him?
Hell yeah,
Definitely.
I am! Is Roslyn giving me aid?
Would
Roswin giving
Roswin
me
like to
aid?
give Elenia
Yes,
aid on
yes, he
talking to
is.
Eldrin about the suits?
Thank you.
All right, Rose. You have a
Oh, that's
persuasion.
wrong character.
Helps if you're on the right character.
Try it again. Hey, 24. Now?
Now what? You guys were talking.
Okay, I think it should sound didn't cut off. I rolled a 24 to persuade him to try and see if the suits of armor from the fire dwarves would be helpful with the cost.
He has no use for those, but he's willing to take them off your hands, and he sounds like an okay trade if you're going for 2 of them.
Looks to Roswin.
You just offered him 2 of them, by the way.
I'm verifying that with Roswin.
Roswin sighs, might as well.
Instead of sticking out her negotiation foot, she just said, "I'll give you 2 of them." And then she said, "Is that okay with you, Roswin?"
Yes, it is okay.
We do have 2 of them. They
She
weren't
said, "But
easy to. No, I was
To
verifying how
acquire.
food worked. Yeah, they weren't easy to acquire.
Eldrin's response is, "Well, I can have 1 scroll made in, as I said, a week. I don't have any extra resources to craft another one, unfortunately. But I do have a lantern of revealing."
Alright, I'll message Rowan to pick those up. If you need her to get more resources, then she can. We will
Gonna be
drop the suits
these
off when
characters
we.
wandering around with this lantern. Hello, hello, hello.
We will get you the suits
Wow.
as soon as we are in the city. We're currently still in Andalar area. We will be
All
coming
right.
home shortly.
I hear a small
Ish.
person upstairs crying for some reason, and I have to run to the bathroom anyways. So I'm going to let you guys do your RPing for a second. If there's any that you would like to do
Yep.
while I do my normal peeing, I'll be back.
She'll look to us and go, appreciate that. That keeps our guilds, one of the guilds, safer, at least.
Well, lucky for you, I had no actual use for them.
Yeah, it is
Lucky
lucky.
for both of us.
Well, from what Thalion was saying, they've also been using the black doors as ways to get around. Even Rowan had Hunter's Mark on one of them, and when she went to go track the what they assume is a leader of the beggars, because he was attempting to attack Thalion and had armor? No, a coat that looked like it was from many years ago, like old clothing. Should have been in a portrait. Ancient. Possibly black and silver, but it looks more blue and silver now. He tried to sneak up on Thalion, and when he attacked Thalion, Thalion shattered, because he's good with magic, as any good bard is. And Rowan attacked, and that's when they had a fight. And Rowan was really hurt from what she told me, but they also nearly killed the guy that looked like he was one of their leaders, one of the beggar leaders. He, the beggar leader, fled from Rowan.
Oh, well, that actually gives a lot of hope, but also that opens up a lot more danger.
Thalion didn't inform me he had to heal her 3 times during that combat.
Yes, but now if you lose against someone, you typically do what afterwards?
Lead them back to base, or somewhere nearby, because you usually flee home or a safe spot.
Yes, you're fleeing, but what do you do in the process of fleeing? You send people to watch, gather information on how to take them down if you need to do so.
Yep, which means my guild is going to be under watch for a while. Again, on lockdown for a
Exactly.
reason.
Meaning that you cannot operate even if it's researching or trying to gather items of reveal.
Yeah, don't tell Rowan that. She doesn't like that answer.
I don't care if you don't like the answer. The truth is the truth.
Well, I'm not saying it's not the truth, Rosalind. I'm saying she's
I
not going
know.
to listen.
Well, if she doesn't listen, it's going to be her ass. But what I will say is, I will let my guild deal with the gathering of those revealing items. They're still small, inconspicuous. I don't even have a name to my guild yet, outside of what I've given them. Meaning that they will fly under the radar before a radar's even popped up.
Makes sense. Oh, and the usual shake shop and the usual tea shop, which are places that Alenia would go. There are well-known spots in Port Haven where you can go and have a private conversation and not be heard. Good for thieves, good for business and stuff. The beggars were watching the tea shop. And the black doors. They watch their black doors and don't use verbal communication. They kind of like using hand signals for thieves' can't, but it's a specific set motion. There's one that does alert, there's one that does notations, there's other things like that. They are literally a network, like when you and I work together and don't argue. She kind of rolls her eyes at that.
You know, for someone who's spending the night at a friend's place, he's certainly still here.
Yep.
He's left 3
Yep.
times.
So we come to the agreement that Rosman's going to pick up the items instead of Alenia because Alenia's group is currently heavily watched due to
Exactly.
really taking out a leader.
Yes.
So in other words, you're going to get going to wait for a message from your contact, right?
That's correct. The one contact who Rousman been using the most.
The one that I'm working on a post for right now.
Yep.
Woo!
Especially since she still has connection to the Black Thorns.
Yes, the thorns of the Black Rose.
Rose.
Yes, so she can also use them to help the cure. You know, it all falls together. You know.
Yeah, it's all coming together.
Yep. Yes, Kronk. So I am upset that they tried to get my kids. They've been stealing children.
Elaine, I hate to tell you, but your kids was a hot topic before they even started.
How? They're children on the streets.
Yes, but the moment you took them in, they became a hot topic.
How? Again? They were children on the street. I gave them money.
Yes, and look, wherever anything involves you, what happens?
Chaos.
Again, I don't understand what you're getting at, Roswin. Rose does, Alenia's doesn't.
Rosman just kind of pats Alenia on the head and goes, "In due time, you may. For now, at least take solace that they're currently safe at the moment."
They're safe because they're smart and know the city.
I highly doubt that's the case, but I take your word for it.
Don't try to out rogue Timmy. He's smarter than he looks for a. And she's like, how old is he now? 11? 10.
Rossman only smiles deeper as he goes, "Yeah, I
He's
definitely." Rossman just kind of smiles and go like, "You know what? I'm going to stick by my words and heavy emphasize it. But you know what? I have faith."
It's hard to keep track of your people's ages. You age so fast.
Mm. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'll just let that stay.
For reference to an elf who lives 700 years, living 100 years is like gone.
Oh, I mean, absolutely gone. But
So-
Rossman just smiles.
So what do we do now, other than deal with the Miss You Know Who's quest? Given all this,
Whatever we do best. Keep moving forward. We have something to work off with, and I say we should only do one thing at a time. If they're watching, they'll be watching for every little bit that we do. So the less we do, the more we have control over.
you notice that Elena looks very displeased at that. Because as you said in private, Dash, she should have been a bard. She's all about making a scene, being the flare, being noticed. So having to not be noticed unless she's on a job bothers the fuck out of her.
Oh, Rosamund's definitely going to emphasize it now. And I mean, making sure that you stay out of sight. You do nothing at all outside of what needs to be done. Limit our exposure, limit what they know that we do. We are working in the shadows.
If I work in the shadows, then they know I understand something going on, though.
I
If we
feel like
Then
he's
chase,
negging
pretend,
her.
yeah, he is. Then pretend like you don't know. Just ignore it and walk off.
so be my shiny self, but be aware.
Things for a little bit. No. Instead, be dull. Just be dull. Pretend like nothing around you matters
She's
and
gonna
just
like,
ignore it all.
she's going to grab her earring subconsciously. She doesn't realize she's doing this, for the record. And what you know, because you know her well enough that the ribbon in her hair, it's changing to like a not angry red, but a displeased, like a what color would you say displeased is? It's not red.
Ray?
That works. So her usually very colorful ribbon turns like a stormy gray in her hair, which in blonde hair stands out like a fucking sore thumb. As she will like flick her earring that dangles down, and it turns into like a vibrant freaking gleaming opal, being extra shiny. And she doesn't realize she's done either.
Rosalind just kind of smiles at Elaine and goes, but I'm sure you are more than equipped to pull that off. I have faith in you, Elenia.
If you had faith, you'd be more receptive towards me, but that's not the point.
He just gives her a nice, toothy, wide smile. Now, as far as for what we're doing now,
Oh, I have something for you, by the way.
I highly doubt that, but okay.
She will go into her bag and pull out a
Oh no.
puzzle box.
Oh no.
I just remembered that I had that for Rosalind, and she specifically bought it.
You bought it
Ah,
before you
damn
came
it.
to Andalar.
Yep, she bought it a
Of
while
course
back.
she did.
And she's
Of
like,
course she did.
now that we have more than 5 seconds to sit down and talk normally, here. And she'll hand it off to you. It's a very ornate, very well done box. Like, I believe Neil said it was like a DC 25 to 30 box.
She went for the expensive DC 25, not the DC 30.
Yeah, she went for the good shit.
Rosalind just kind of looks at it, very perplexed at first, then remember what he told her, and then you just kind of like see his body just kind of relax, not in the calmness man, but more in the oh yes, this type of relax as he goes. I'm assuming you got this as a meaning of goodwill for me, right?
It's a gift from
Well,
someone who cares.
I don't know who cares about me, but I happily take it.
She gives him a look like, are you serious right now?
And in the campaign chat, you will Roswin gets a Badoop on his phone.
He's gonna check his phone.
Report for Roswin from Renna. Eyes only. Subject: the beggars, the black doors, the thorns, and the missing returned. Location: Port Haven. Threat level: rising. Organized. Not local. Not finished. Yeah, maybe that might be supposed to be local. Roswin, this is not a street problem anymore. The beggars are not beggars, not thieves, not merely a cult. They are an occupation wearing the shape of poverty. They're taking thieves, assassins, common folk, and anyone else useful enough to vanish. Some stay gone, some come back. The ones who come back are not always wrong in obvious ways, but the careful eye catches it. A half second late to familiar names, old habits performed too neatly, smiles placed instead of felt, a blankness when watched from the side. Port Haven has an infestation with manners.
Roswin just kind of lifts his heads up. He's going to actually delete the message. Well, actually, no. He's just going to keep the message on his phone because why the fuck not? But he will look towards the lane and goes, "You said changeling, right?"
Yes.
Heard in our conversation. What's the possibility of doppelgangers?
She's gonna message Stallion.
And just as is just simple as that, what are the possibility of doppelgangers?
They're almost the same thing, are they not? That's in character asking.
Yes. Rosalind goes, yes, except for one little detail, is that they take the place and remove the original. They become the original, but
So do
different.
changelings if you use them correctly. If you train
Yes,
them.
but changeling can become their own, while doppelgangers take over another. So it'd be one thing, as Rosalind just puts out one hand, if you don a disguise and a new identity, versus, as he put out another hand, if you remove someone and take their identity.
You can see that she's
Changeling
thinking.
versus doppelganger.
What about changeling trained from being a child to do basically a doppelganger's job, but having enough personality to be able to be anybody and everybody that they request them to change into?
Then would you not need children's?
They've been taking children.
Well, now we have something to work with.
And from one of Rowan's reports, one of mine, she hasn't told me who, is a changeling. She knows who it is.
Also, Roswin, you get a follow up shortly after the limited text sizes, let's call it.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have the upgraded phone.
Yeah, Rosalind never thought about getting an upgraded phone.
Summary: 7 black doors are believed to exist around Port Haven. The beggars are using these doors for movement, abduction, and command access. Missing people now include thieves, assassins, dockhands, tradesfolk, messengers, and ordinary citizens. Some victims are returned altered, conditioned, replaced, or marked. This is her summary of things. Her first message was her wording, and then this is like the translation, kind of. Some victims are returned altered, conditioned, replaced, or marked. The Thorns of the Black Rose are actively fighting the beggars, though not openly. A known assassins group led by the drow Aravale has been pulled into this. Their orcish member was found dead in the streets.
Well, fuck!
The official news says Aravale's group is wanted for questioning. The wording
Yep.
smells staged. The beggars appear to use ranks: noble commanders, armored thugs, professional watchers, and face changing infiltrators. The enemy's common disguise is not memorable faces, but old fashioned dress, silence, and patient observation. My read: Port Haven is being mapped, tested, and hollowed out.
And we can confirm this because we've seen the wanted posters,
Yep.
Yep.
and we knew about the orcish member being not so okay.
Correct. You guys got that information before she did.
Yep.
Well, technically, she got it before you did, but didn't get the message through until now.
Rosman just kind of mutters under his breath, but kind of loudly enough for Elaine to hear as he goes, "Fuck, I'm gonna have to work with that group now. Shit."
So the look she gives you is, and crosses her arms and tilts her head, like, explain without saying the words. So other people around
Rosman
don't
just
quite understand what's going on.
Rosman just looks up and goes, "Either ways, I say we should take some time, recuperate, get our wits to us before we decide to act. Because I feel like we have a long, long task ahead of us."
Yes. Yes, we do. I heard what you said. I'm
You
not
heard
letting that
nothing.
drop.
You are
Nuh-uh.
going to let that
Tasha,
drop.
you have been overhearing this conversation the whole time. Though you've been swamped by children, it's almost time for your shift on the barrier.
Concerned tiefling noises, and she gets ready to go do her barrier.
You're like walking over there. There's a older a cat shifter or sand claw shifter, we'll call them.
Yeah.
This lady sitting at this little incense bowl. She has it in front of her, like you would a like fire pit, but it's raised
Yep.
up on some rocks as a bowl. Incense is in the middle of it. She's put in a couple of things like offerings to something, and
Yep.
she's just like meditating. What would you haven't met this individual because she's been doing this the whole night, and she's going to continue doing this the whole night.
Um, Mary just kind of gives her a nod and kind of makes her own offering and starts meditating.
All right. I would like you to give me actually a saving throw. I'm going to go with a wisdom saving throw, but you have
Right.
advantage on it.
Hold on
Goody.
a second. Mhm.
Oh my god, tonight's just a freaking mishaps.
Yep.
Yeah, now my mic has decided it's going to crap out. What are we doing here?
Right.
We're doing D&D with issues, as always.
It's Friday. Technology is going fuck you.
I need some
Technologies are
tissues for
like,
my issues here.
right.
All right. So.
All right. So now I got to not do necrotic damage to you because you're going to be melee. How rude.
Nah.
Oh,
Thank you for
You're
everybody who's
resistant
Thank
to
you.
necrotic
on
and
the
radiant.
stream watching us. We appreciate it. Don't forget to comment once in a while because sometimes lurking is weird like that. We love all of you. Thank you for being here.
All right. So Temerity's first.
Yeah.
Vibe into the whole meditation and helping with the spell. You for that you're not exactly sure what to do at first, so you get into the meditation state. You do that
Yeah.
perfectly. You're like, uh, and in doing so, you see a web of
Oh.
energy forming around the incense, like little
Mm.
lines going up and up, like it was the top of an egg into a top part, which like trails off into the sky, combines there. But it's like you're going to top off the top of that hard-boiled egg and then dip your toast in it.
Yeah.
Except it's energy.
Okay.
You feel that energy, and that energy is the effect that you need to help maintain. And you basically just get to reach out with your mind, grab onto that, and maintain your concentration for 2 hours.
Yep. She'll do that.
I will have you have the opportunity for two upsets, like two challenges that you have to deal with. I'm going to get you to pick high or low twice.
Two highs.
Both high? All
Yeah.
right. That is one was a success. That means you do get one rough patch. At one point, about an hour into your meditation and cycling and having synced with this spell effect, you feel
Yeah.
something like battering on the outside of your mind. You know it's not something attacking you, It's the barrier itself. There's something outside of it trying to break through it, and you basically have to have a mental fight with it.
Okay.
It's just a roll off, more or less, where
All
you
right.
get to roll a d20 plus your wisdom, probably because you're wisdom based, I would
Yeah.
assume. And they are rolling it with their attack score, essentially.
All right. 1 second. I need to grab my sheet.
So you need to do a wisdom check, and
Yeah.
your target number is 14.
All right. 1 second. I need to go find into a sheet. And in.
Like I said, watch out. D&D Beyond is lagging.
I think there's something going on with the internet in a bunch of different places. There's a lot of sites I've been using recently have been really slow.
To be fair, I'm sad
It's
that
probably because of the solar stuff going on or something.
something like that. To be sad, I'm sad that a bunch of
Mm.
freaking assholes in the elites freaking got rid of my anime bootleg site.
Another one?
Oof.
And Annie Watts got freaking yeeted again.
I think I've
Huh.
used that one before, but
So
yeah.
now,
All right.
why they expect us to freaking?
Mm.
I know this is off topic. I'm sorry, but I don't know why they expect us to freaking pay for like 20 freaking
17 different fucking streaming services for just so that we
Um,
can watch three episodes of something.
yes.
I'm using a luck point for that.
That is a natural one.
Did I luck point that?
You cannot
Hey,
luck
Neil.
point that,
Hey, Neil.
but you have a heroic inspiration that I remember.
Okay. Yes, I'll re-roll with my heroic inspiration. I got 11.
Sorry, Rose. She had a heroic inspiration. I knew she would use that before she would take it any sort of deal.
It's worth a shot now, though.
Yeah, but then I would have had to lie to her and say she didn't have a heroic.
No, but now it's worth it because she got an 11.
Yes. Your 11 is still not a success, but temerity, you feel a
Hmm.
voice, an echo, a sound from a place you don't want to remember.
Oh
And that
Lord.
voice is saying,
Hmm.
are you sure you don't need some help? I have an offer for you. I need a job done. Just simple little task. Just throw this item into the fire. And
Sam,
you
throw it in
see
the
a
fire.
seed appear in your hand. You have the
Mhm.
choice of throwing that into the fire in front of you and succeeding at your save, or saying no.
Shit.
That's gonna fuck something up if you do. Definitely. Not saying you shouldn't, I'm just saying.
Do you go yes and, or do you say no?
She goes no, because if it's from her past, she's like, no, no,
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
that voice seemed weirdly familiar.
Yeah, she's like, no, nope, 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 nope.
So,
Like
Nope,
I
nope,
know
Tamara,
it
nope.
I would like you to describe to the others how she is reacting to this sudden, icky, icky thought. There's a seed in your hand. Are you like throwing it away? Obviously, not towards the fire.
Yeah, she tosses it more towards like the outside of the encampment. Like, nope, go away, go away. She is kind of having a reaction you would have if you're having a nightmare. Is best way I can put it.
That whole wake up screaming, flailing arms, ah! sort
Yeah,
of thing. Yeah.
yeah, but not so much screaming, just
Oh
Well,
my
maybe
god,
not a scream,
yeah,
gosh.
but like a gasp or a startled sound
yeah,
in that situation.
yeah.
That works.
She's just she feels icky because she's like She was thinking, why the fuck is Farron's hell reaching her through this plane? You know?
Shudder, shudder.
And
She
yeah,
almost wets herself. And the
Look,
rest of you
so,
notice for sure her reaction. She just suddenly like looks in her hand and like throws something away from the fire and then like has a little bit of a panic attack, anxiety attack situation. And she's
yes.
obviously not having a good moment. What would Amara, Roswin, and Elenia like to do?
Mage hand!
Mara is running toward her and asking and going, "Are you okay?"
She goes, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Just something tried reaching out to me from my past is all.
Rose, I
And I
heard that,
don't
or I
like it.
saw that you tried to do something, but I didn't hear what you said because there was no noise coming out of you.
You robotted at the last second, Rose.
Shit. Oh,
No, Rose did, not you,
no,
Ted.
okay.
You know,
If it'll work. I said I wanted to cast Mage Hand to pick it up.
First, do a perception check to see if you can find where it landed.
With an 18.
Not enough, young lady. Ah, 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 ah. You failed.
What's it gonna take for me to see it?
No response. Silence.
I hate you so much.
You go over to where you think it landed and start looking around, Rose.
Yeah, I'll take Roswell with me so we can look together. Kind
All
of
right
grab
then.
drag. Grab drag. She's do something over here. Let's
Suddenly,
go see.
Elenia grabs you and
Of
pulls you in a
course.
direction. You're not 100% sure why, but you did see Temerity toss something in that general vicinity
I will know she
recently.
grabs him by the hand and not the wrist or the shirt. Specifically by the hand.
Of course she did. Would she do that? Anyways, I would be right back. Also, if Rose ends up doing the investigation, Roswell will give her the help action.
Okay.
Thank you. I will be investigating, yes.
While Elenia is moving over there, is anything Amara wants to do?
like I said, she's just worried about Temerity right now. She's gonna like cautiously try to like touch her shoulders to see to
Okay.
like ground to try and
Calm her
ground her.
down, essentially.
Yeah. Is she allowed to do that, Temerity? Will you
Oh
jump
yeah.
if she does that? Okay.
Oh yeah, she can totally do that.
All right.
All right, so you go over there, you put
Sure.
your hand on her shoulder. Temerity, you feel more normal from that touch. It's like that healing sensation of normal. Okay. Oh, ooh, oh, ooh.
Okay. Yeah, she's doing the I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm with friends, I'm not there anymore, you know.
Exactly.
Mhm.
In that, you have a stray thought that was there but wasn't there. You're not
Mhm.
sure if it's yours or not, but you do get that feeling of he doesn't control me anymore.
Yep. She goes, I'm fine. He doesn't control me. I'm good. Uh,
All right.
mhm.
Rose, you going to roll your investigations?
19.
19. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Unfortunately, you do not find any evidence of it being there at all. I don't mean like it's just under the corner under that leaf and you're just missing it because you didn't roll a natural 20. I mean, you feel like it's not there. Like you're looking for nothing.
Like it was never there in the first place.
Alright. She's gonna call on another NPC because Alenia's known for NPC bullshittery.
Hello, this is phone tag. You're it.
Not on the phone, actually. In her mind.
Uh-oh. Who are you calling? Ghostbusters?
Close enough.
Nope.
Pan, one of my teammates do something aside from the fire. She looked really upset. I can't seem to find it. Is it under a fade trick? Or is it something else? I need your guidance.
For a brief second, you feel a little sparkle in front of your eyes. It twitters around like, like a mosquito or a moth or something just fluttering around trying to figure out where it's going.
Yeah.
Just moving back and forth, getting further away from where it appeared, goes down towards where you're looking, starts doing spirals around the area, and then drifts off in a distance away from the village, like out of the village. And then
She's
just blinks out before getting anywhere. Like, not like it was dispelled, like it what did a maybe this way. I'm out. As in undefined results.
okay. Is that leading towards the forest that we need to head towards anyways?
Theoretically. Are you good? Are you any good at telling directions? Roll a survival.
Rosie, no. Alenia, I would say yes with her intel and wisdom. I can't tell directions for shit.
That's why I'm asking you to roll a survival check.
Oh, okay. That doesn't
Plus
come
3. Ahaha.
And I will
Behind you guys, by the way, the party is still
my-
going on for some people, though most people have settled in for the evening, and it is at current time about 11 p.m. or
Yeah, I would
between
say
11
that
and
at least
midnight.
the children are probably.
All the children have gone to sleep now. Temerity got lucky in her meditation session was definitely without children because they were asleep.
Yep.
Okay, I'm using one of my familiars, my Fey Fox specifically.
Uh-huh.
Because they're better at tracking.
And can be invisible.
Yeah. For advantage on this shit.
Brings
For
out
a
a familiar.
21!
She's such a meta gamer. Like, holy cow.
Right.
I'm using the tools that you have given me to do things I'm supposed to do as a proper person.
That I've given you and told you to reminded you to use multiple dozens of times, and you're finally remembering to use them. Yes, the training is working.
My shit.
The training is working. All right, so your survival check tells you, yeah, that's pretty much southwest, right towards where the green expanse is supposed to be. If you recall, the green expanse is known to be populated heavily by lizard folk. I believe you guys even got their name. The Zolt. They're called the Zolteca Dominion.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah.
XOL apostrophe TECA.
XOLT what?
TECA, but that like your words, it has an apostrophe between the L and the T.
Cool.
Because there's a lot of words like that in Nahuatl or however that's pronounced.
I got ya.
Equals lizard folk.
For a player character knowledge, their society is based off of Mayan and Aztec beliefs, meaning they do human sacrifices and have pyramids.
One of those things is worse than the other.
Yes,
It really
they are.
is. Alright, so Elena will go to the group, dragging Roswin as needed, and say, well,
Yep.
whatever you threw Temerity is not there anymore.
She goes,
But
it was a seed.
interesting. Do you know what the seed was for or why you had it?
Eh. Um, it wanted me to throw it in the fire. And it's from my past, and I didn't trust it, so I threw it away.
Who gave it to you?
I don't know. It appeared in my hand.
You didn't ask about it?
No,
Now,
because
this is
I
this
didn't.
is the point where you send in the good cop.
Yeah.
20
Yeah.
questions here.
Yeah. She's like, it didn't feel right.
Didn't feel right. How? Explain.
She shrugs and goes, I don't know how to explain it. It just felt off.
Give me your best description of how it felt off. It might help me see if I know something about it.
You won't. It's not from this world.
Because that's ever stopped me from knowing information before, because I've traveled different realms and things and places and
You've never traveled
books.
to my world.
It doesn't mean somebody in this realm hasn't.
She goes, it's fine. Just and she kind of just waves her off, like,
No, I want a description. I have contacts and I will look into this and see what we can find out. I need a description, Temerity. Tell me how it felt wrong.
got that, Rose,
She's so pushy.
Yeah,
right?
right, I am. I'm gonna make you fucking roleplay somehow.
She's trying to get you
I can role play
engage
without.
to role play more. I don't know why.
I'm trying to get you to engage because this comes from your backstory.
I know, but I'm
You're just
I
pulling a
don't
little
know
bit
how
of a
to.
blank at the moment.
Yeah, because
That's okay. We can move on. Uh,
yeah.
well, me and Tesh are working a little bit on that backstory. Don't worry.
Hmm. But she looks at her like, Elenia, I don't know.
Fine. The minute you do, you tell me. Understood?
She nods.
Good. Information like this is important. When you feel something bad, you share it with your group. We are a team, and we look out for each other.
She nods again and just kind of rubs her arm, like, yeah.
That said, whatever the source was, be it from your realm or not, seems to be leading towards the Green Expanse. So I think we should turn in for the night, get a good rest, and I'll see what I can find with my Fae Fox while you are still sleeping, because I only need a couple of hours of sleep. See if my Fae Fox
Fair.
can find anything out that way.
She goes, I
Send
don't know
us.
if you.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, she goes, I don't know if you'll be able to find a seed in the grass. It's like a needle in a haystack.
No, even a patron couldn't find it, so it's not on this realm anymore, or not in this part of the realm anymore. I'm not saying a
Fair.
lot, considering my patron is a archfey patron, so if it was to be found, he'd probably be able to find it. Usually. He's good at finding lost things. And being a lost thing. As he kind of like looks towards like the trees and stuff, like accusingly, like, yeah, you're good at being a lost thing, Pan. Because I have not forgotten what happened when I saved you, Mister. I'm in a freaking prison. She will mutter that around her group. Yeah, Mister, I was lost in a prison. Because this group doesn't know about that.
Like stare, like
Elenia starts muttering to herself and is like, one of the shifters notices, pats her on the shoulder, and says, "Young lady, it's probably best if you get some sleep. You seem to need a good night's rest. I guarantee our what would you consider a shifter's bed to be called like a nest or
Or
something almost?
Hammocks.
They have hammocks. Okay.
Like the
Our
big
hammocks
that
are
fold over.
extremely comfortable. I guarantee you'll get a great night's sleep. And carefully leads you by hand over to a sleeping area. This is the girls' tent, and she leads you to a hammock. You can have this one.
She looks at the shifter like, thanks. I think. She looks to Mara like, the fuck?
Amara just kind of shrugs.
You just got picked up by the back of the neck by a cat and carried to bed.
Yeah, basically you just got scruffed.
That's why she's looking at her party member like, the fuck is this?
An old
What?
cat just told you to go to bed, and you followed along with it.
Yeah, like I don't know what you want. Like that's just how they get people uh young kids, and that's how they get young kids and difficult tribe members to bed.
Hey, you got to wonder which one you are.
She's giving Mara a look like, excuse me? What? But I'm not into those things.
The cat, the woman beside you says, "Shh, it's time for sleep, young one. You're going to wake up the children."
Honestly, take it as a compliment. That usually just means that they care about you
She's giving
enough
the
to
most
force you to go to sleep.
she's giving the most indignified look like young one like, what? But I'm 10 years old. I'm not young. At least I'm all to a
By
shifter.
Elven
Like,
standards, you're young.
by everyone's
Yes, you're
standards,
older than
yes.
all of the shifters in this village, but no, you're still young.
Girl,
That's what she's.
you look younger than the woman who just put you to bed.
So
That's
if you
true.
let her, she is going to put you into the hammock, tuck you in, and give you a little stuffy, which is like a manufactured owl bear stuffy, actually.
I mean, I'll take the stuff.
Imagine be
I can give that to my babies.
No, it's not giving it to you, letting you sleep with it. Don't steal other people's stuff.
But they want to give it to another little one, Rose.
But they gave it to me.
So she's the type of person that goes to the hotel and goes, "Oh, there's a fridge."
And takes all the shit out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why was my bill $700?
Elenia. Oh, sweet baby Elenia. What are you doing?
Yeah, she'll get tucked in.
Okay, you get tucked in, you get a little stuffy given to you. It's very cute, it's very cuddly. It's obviously not made, well, not obviously, but it wasn't made by them. You actually saw a similar one somewhere else at one point. if I
Okay.
remember correctly. Well, maybe not this group. I can't remember which game that was for. Somebody had a ducky, and at one point somebody had an owlbear.
I had a ducky made for me by Timmy.
And then you
I
gave
am
it to
back.
someone
Sorry
else.
about
You gave it
that.
to
I did.
Sarugal.
No worries.
So, did you hear anything that you missed?
Nope.
Okay, so first of all, Elijah got scruffed by a cat and told to go to bed.
Then
That's
tucked in
appropriate.
and given a stuffed animal so that she could sleep with the other kittens that were in the girl's tent that she got put in.
And she tried to find the seed, couldn't find it, even though she called on her patron. Even her patron couldn't find it.
The
And
patron seems to have pointed her in the direction of
of
the
the
green expanse.
which she was telling her group as well, and mentioned that kind of like looked at a tree and said, "Yeah, Mister, I had to find you in a cage at one point," speaking directly to her patron, which is what made her get scruffed.
Oh, that's hilarious.
She started grumbling to herself, and an old cat went, "Oh, you're tired. It's bedtime, young one," and took her to bed.
She
With the,
got real offended by that.
with the indignant look of like, "I'm not a child. Hello." But she's not tucked in.
And she got
She
all
wants to
in,
steal the stuffy. He's a stuffed
I
owlbear.
do.
and she got all in Temerity's face because Temerity froze because she's like, I don't know.
Yeah, Temerity had a panic attack and she just kind of froze, just like while Elenia was grilling her. She's like, I don't know.
I
Yep.
don't know how to explain
After that, you guys
off.
can all relax for the rest of the night, get your sleep in, and wake up ready to go to in the morning.
Woohoo!
Long
The
rest
barrier
time.
holds perfectly all the entire night, but in the morning, you guys do hear some rumors. There are some children and one or two adults that have mentioned they heard things outside of the barrier all night long.
Did that not work?
Oh.
Oh,
Well, they
there it
said
is.
outside of the barrier, so that didn't
Yeah.
come in, but
They didn't come in, but that means there's things out there.
gross.
At least there was.
At the start of the day, Alenia will mention that she has an idea for Roswin that she can send whichever member of her team is the changeling to work with his team members to deal with the beggars in Port Haven. Because at least maybe if they use the changeling in her group, they might be able to get in and get information.
It's an interesting idea.
What's Roswin's
How
thoughts
could
on
it
that?
go wrong?
Oh, fuck you, hun. Dash?
So oh, okay, sorry. Anyways, so Roswin, I think Roswin is still preoccupied with his original thoughts, so he doesn't have any like ideas onto that right now. I mean, it kind of follows suit into what was already originally happening. It's not like it's anything new
Are
to
you
him.
agreeable to this, Roswin?
Agreeable?
Get to the
My,
Green Expanse, figure out
nope,
why her patron was there.
nope,
Going to Mars, going to Kalamazoo.
nope. Are you agreeable with
No.
having whichever one of my members, and Rowan will set that up, with your member to meet and see
No.
if they can work together?
No.
No?
No. Not one bit.
Okay, why?
Rosman already said your guild is under watch. If any of your members move, they are under watch.
Yes, one of her guild members is a changing, so they can change the image of who they
Doesn't
look.
matter. They're still under watch. Any risk is too high for risk.
Okay.
And his guild is growing. He has he has one loyal recruit and 2 or 3 maybe loyal ones.
Yeah, he mentioned that his group is gonna get the items and stuff because he is a smaller guild
Yeah.
and easier to sneak around. That's why she was offering up her changeling to work with his group, because that way maybe if they use the changeling, they can get in with the beggars deeper and see what's going on behind those black doors, because they have an in with one of the same types. Oh, that hurts.
We want to go on break 10 minutes early.
That's up to everyone else.
I mean, I'm okay with that, but it's up to
I'm
you
okay
guys.
with that too.
Then
I
hurt
Yeah, I'm
agree.
okay with that.
Sure.
we
All right.
we kind of reached a lull, and nobody's moving
Well,
on from that point. So
well, that's
Yeah, I mean,
because I have to do things like the next day after sleep. So
exactly. So like the night goes by uneventfully, but yeah. So we
yeah,
could go
and
on a
Rossman
break.
can't really do anything more from here. So yeah.
yeah,
All right. So yeah, let's go on to break.
yep. And then
Perfect. Wonderful.
All right.
I need
Boop, boop,